Welcome back to Crypto Wealthy channel, guys. In today's video we have the Ripple XRP USD chart over here, and we're going to cover a very interesting topic, and that's projection, or let's say next target for the XRP on a little bit longer scale, long-term projection, where the price may end up. I think you saw something in the title and on the thumbnail, but let's see how we can go there. No, this is not made up, this is purely from technical analysis point of view, especially when I watched Alessio Rastani's video during the previous 10 or 11 months about the XRP. I think this projection has perfectly sense for these high prices. And now let's begin. So we're not going to go through the Alessio Rastani's videos or anything like that because it's too long. It's going to take some time, but I'm going to go through that during our video to show you what he thinks about it. And since he didn't give any projection, then I'm going to do that in this video. So also we need to count the waves to see what's going on, and you can see over here that we have the first wave, then we have the second wave, that deep one when we had the problem with the SEC, if you remember. I think it was January or something. Now if we project the third wave is the biggest one over here to 1.92, where we crashed all the way now to the 51. The next projection should be on approximately $6 or so. Let's put it here like this. So the next projection for the XRP is level 5, or let's say $6 per one XRP approximately. How did we get that? Well, here in this case scenario we have very interesting development on the weekly chart, because this what you're watching right now is the daily chart. Now we can all agree that the Elliott theory waves are waves into the waves into the waves, or let's say time frame into the time frame into the time frame. So in every time frame you have little waves, and in those little waves you have little waves, and in those little waves you have little waves, and so on and so on. I think you get the point. Now the whole point of the XRP projection over here is the bigger wave over here. We're going to delete this because those waves that we did on the daily chart are not so applicable on the weekly chart. This is the best I can explain you, because now we need to see a bigger projection of it. Okay, now what we can see over here is the first wave over here, or let's say let's take the ABC smaller one. I need this one. Let's put it over here as the first one, A, or first wave, whatever you want to call it. Then you have the second one, and then you have the third one. Of course we have 5 waves, but since we are over here, let's cover the bigger waves first. Okay, so you can see that the third wave is the bigger one, and how this wave can actually reach the $6, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Well, this over here that you are seeing, this part is not the whole third wave. This is just first wave of the third wave. I hope you understand me, because third wave is also consistent on the daily chart, so on a lower time frame, from 5 waves. So you have first, second, third, fourth, 5 into the one bigger third wave. Okay, so it's like those Russian dolls into the dolls into the dolls into the dolls. Okay, I hope you understand. Now, how can we measure this target? So what you're going to do over here, you're going to measure the whole first wave of the third wave. So this rally that we discussed over here about is the first wave of the bigger third wave. So on the longer scale, on the longer time frame, we're going to have much massive and bigger wave. So when you measure the whole wave, projection of the whole wave from up to the down to the bottom over here, then you should take the whole Fibonacci level measurement over here and get it to the bottom of the second wave. That's how you get the projection of the first wave, 161% of the first wave. So why it's 1.618? Because this is 161% projection of the first wave, which means the third wave is always the bigger one. It's always the biggest one in the all waves in Elliott theory. If we measure that and find 1.618, what you can find there is 5.94 to approximately $6. We can find the XRP. So what's the next that should potentially happen when the XRP reach at least that price? So this is at least that price. You need to see the correction. So you need to see the fourth wave that can extend over here to this peak of the second, or let's say first wave over here, and then you're going to see much bigger projection on the fifth wave, which we cannot give right now because we still don't have our target played out. Okay, so yes, $6 for XRP are very, very realistic, and I can even argue with you that this is at least that we should get from XRP, at least some sort of a minimum to fulfill our Elliott theory waves projection that we are watching over here. Now that's it for the projection. The only thing we could discuss about right now is on a little bit shorter term. You can see that the weekly chart declined 20 exponential moving average, which is determining XRP and every single cryptocurrency almost, the rally and the bearish and bullish momentum, and you can see that we declined from weekly exponential moving average. This projection is going to succeed only if we actually bottomed out over here. So if we got bottom over here, then that projection is very realistic, or let's say at least minimum for the XRP that needs to give us on this next wave. So if we switch on the daily chart, what we can see, the daily chart is giving me hope, because you can see price was always above and below over here moving average, which means when it's above, well, we can see that we have good trend to the upside. When it's below, well, we have the downtrend. It's pretty clear. What XRP did it right now is actually broke 20 exponential moving average already for 3 days. We can find ourselves above 20 exponential moving average. So the weekly chart looks a little bit unstable, let's say, but while the daily chart looks perfectly fine. If on weekly chart we break that 20 exponential moving average that we just discussed about over here, that we rejected today, and if we see on the daily chart continuation to the upside, well, get ready for the $6. It's going to take a lot of time until we get to it, because that's weekly chart prediction, longer term prediction, but we're going to come there. So you can see also that we made the double bottom formation, and even if you take the trend line, what you can see over here is that we broke this trend to the downside. We can even argue that this was falling wedge formation, which usually they break to the upside, okay? And we broke to the upside. We even made some sort of a higher low or double top formation, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a higher low, but it is double top formation also. You can even put this down and make the tunnel, and still you can see that we broke this very important resistance, this very important trend line. So this is it for the XRP. We're not going to overcomplicate it with the indicators, with the stuff that are not very important. What is important is what price is doing now, so you can do your projection, your prediction, your target, your support, your resistance, everything. We have everything here on the chart. For now it looks perfectly fine. If we stay like this, if we do not go below 0.50, 0.51 approximately, we are good to go. Remember that. Till the next update, happy trading and goodbye.